As I am going places, I think we can, you know, keep moving around the city. And go places, I think. I want to mark the stuff on the map. Stop going directly into the store. Alright, well, they're just ahead. It'll show right here. Audette. Hi, I'm a perfumer. My work involves preparing and mixing fragrances to be used in perfumes. Recently, I wanted to create a fragrance using leaves from a Pokemon called Skidoo. But I don't have a Skidoo of my own. Would you be so kind as to bring me one? I think we caught a Skidoo last time. I don't remember. Did we? Did not catch a Skidoo yet. I feel like I've seen one, but haven't caught one, so we'll keep that in mind. There's another one up the street at the Pokemon Center. These are all people's other Skidoos, and I need a Skidoo of my own. Actually, I'm gonna get on this roof. What do we got on the roof? Nothing too much. Thunderstone, that's good to have. I can make my way down here. There's a whole thing going on in here. Flabebe. So do you just, like, roll for it? I don't know how you, like, fully get over there. With Pokemon all over the city, it's a golden opportunity for big business to make big bucks. Great. Ball. Bundlebee. Bundlebee. That is an Alpha Ralts. What are you doing down here? Could we not do that, I think? That'd be kind of sick, actually. We are not... I don't have good moves to take out a Ralts, I think. How about... Come back here. Hit you with a Screech. Hit you with Bulldoze, or hit you with Rock Throw. That's not doing anything. That's awesome. How about, we don't. Can we hit you with a Confuse Ray? Okay, you're confused now. Wait, Parafusion? The Parafusion strats? Because I miss entirely? Parafusion? Okay. What if I just chuck the Great Ball? Like, is that good enough? Oh, that's good enough. Cool. Well, that's an Alpha Ralts. That could be an eventual Alpha Gardevoir. Except I have Pomni already, and I'm not switching. Gosh, I had no idea that Alpha Pokemon could be found in Lumiose, too. It's male? Yeah. Mega Crystals get in the way of our work. It's still possible to get a male Gardevoir. Do you think there'll be more and more Pokemon in Lumiose and they'll take over the city one day? Yes. How delightful it would be to be the best Pokemon trainer in the city. I heard that the sector numbers go up further the farther you get from Centrico Plaza. What is this ramp for? Okay, it's just another ladder to get up. They have the teleport pad, but they also have a ladder. Because I want to get to this Pokemon Center, because there's a person at the Pokemon Center. Whenever you're heading to a wild zone, you best be prepared. Check your items and such. I saw a thing recently. Someone got a shiny Gengar in this game. And, something that has sucked about Pokemon games as of late is they fucked up Gengar. Like, Gengar has been so desaturated in Pokemon games that literally the shiny Gengar and normal Gengar are nearly indistinguishable. But they finally fixed Gengar in this game, and he's finally purple again. He hasn't really been this color purple in, like, years. Like, ever since Sword and Shield, he has not been this purple before. So they finally fixed him, so you can actually tell the difference between Gengar and Gengar now, which is very nice. Hello there, youngster. Are you familiar with the Pokemon called Badoo? Doo-doo! I did see a couple things. I did see Machamp has a better animation now. He hits a pose that's based on official art. That's pretty cool. Badoo is a hardy little thing. It endures the cold, bravely waiting for the right time to open up its bud. I sense great potential in you, youngster. Would you have a knack for helping Badoo bloom? Maybe you could join our Badoo show? If you're interested, head up to Fountain Square to Blue Sector 8. I hope to see you there. The Badoo show. Let us heal. We can do some shopping. Got anything else cool here? We can switch between selling and buying here. I have 26 tiny mushrooms, 5 pearls, and 14 pretty feathers. So let's get a bunch of money from that. Alright, now we have some, like, actual style shopping money. Adventure, that word has such a nice ring to it. I got my Pokemon with me now, but my parents will come pick me up. My Pikachu's having a tummy problems recently. I'm worried. No, tummy man. The tummy man. Can I, like, scoot across this? Sure can. Grab another potion. You there, bird. If you're in a foreign region and around people you don't know, just have a Pokemon battle. It'll make you friends in no time. That really didn't catch that. I have my Pokemon use moves to wake me up. Sometimes I almost end up in an eternal sleep. God, I wish that were me. It's best to overdo things just a little bit. Can't agree. Bringing out your Pokemon's full potential is a vital skill for a trainer, that's for sure. What makes a Pokemon strong? Working together with its trainer, maybe? Sun will be setting soon. I'm used to Legends Arceus, where, like, the day-night cycle in that game just kind of happens. You just kind of go to an area and it's day or it's night. Scarlet and Violet had a day-night cycle, but this game's has an important day-night cycle. I should help out with Mabel's research to get some of those TM she hands out. Sludge. Or someone else can clean up the rest of that. Oh? Tunnel. Ooh, Ariados. Dusk Ball. Really? You're not who I need. Get out of here. Oh, I have a netball. Hold up. Nice. Cool Ariados. You got, like, things underground here? When you feel there's no hope of winning a Z-A Royale battle, just choose to forfeit. I did hear some speculation for this game that, like, Paris has, like, catacombs or is famous for catacombs or something, I don't know. But there's actually, like, small little bits of underground areas here. Oh, man. I just thought of the best idea for a new business. Just you wait and see. Alright, well, have fun with that. I think we've been here. Never mind, no we haven't. That's an Alpha Whirlipede. Where the fuck am I? We have not been here. This is an Alpha Whirlipede. Okay, well, I'm trying to play the video game. Alright, Whirlipede, really? Come on. You. Okay, there's Venipede. Alright, well, that's not gonna happen. Cool. Can we do this? Oh my god, that's doing nothing. Pin missile! Keep hitting it with all these other moves. I can't tell where your front or your back is. Okay, now... wait. There we go. Level 69. Fantastic. You there. Stop that. What else do we got here? I kind of just want to explore a little bit before we do the Z-A Royale stuff again. Like, now the game can literally go at your own pace. So, now that we can finally, like, actually start exploring the city more, I'm going to be doing that for a little bit. I'd consider using that Whirlipede. I want to use an Alpha. That would be neat, really. I think that would be a neat thing to do. A lot of my friends, one of their favorite Pokemon is Scolipede. But there's, like, a lot of people out there who like Scolipede. For very Scolipede-related reasons. Oh, there's the Abra that I heard about. There we go. This is actually, like, a big catch area. There's, like, a lot going on here. Any Pokemon you obtain by trading with another trainer will get a small boost of XP it receives as it grows. Yeah, let me just say, there's a lot of people who think Scolipede is very hot. Which, like, I can see it. I feel like I might... I don't know how original I'm gonna be with my team. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be using some of the same Pokemon. Like, I've seen a lot of people out there be using Scolipede. I might be someone who uses Scolipede. I've never used a Scolipede before. I want to try and use Pokemon that I've never used before in this game. So, who knows what I'm gonna actually continue to use and not use. That's an Alpha Bellsprout. And now it's mine, I guess. I got it. I got the Alpha Bellsprout. I can tell you right now, though, as soon as I get Talonflame and as soon as I get Diggersby, those Pokemon are going off the team for new Pokemon. So, you know, there's a ladder to get back up. And also same for Flaffy as well. I used Ampharos when playing Pokemon XG. So I don't need to be using Ampharos again, either. As much as I loved using Barbara, that was a good Ampharos, I've already used Ampharos. I don't need to be using Ampharos again. The Pokemon so far that I think might be sticking on the team as of right now is Binacle and Ralts. Let's see, can this cut? Can, like, Razor Leaf cut that? Sure can. Cool. Leaf Stone. Can we not be doing these things? Surprised the Abra isn't, like, teleporting away. Let me take a look at the map. I'm missing Pidgeotto, and there's another Pokemon here. Also, is that a buy followers bot? I've been blocking, like, all of those. They've come up with new things to, like, get in here with. Get out of here. Don't click whatever that link was. It's a scam. Let me block that really quick. Alright, how about we don't? And just kind of, like, say that we did. Electrike? Hello. They had to have Mega Manetric in here somewhere. Well, you ain't gonna Electrike. Let me take a look at the boxes. Electrike was the Pokemon I was missing. Let's take a look. I need to release things. You are... Okay, you are that. Okay. I feel like I should start releasing things. How does this work in this game, first of all? Let's find out. So... Release... select multiple. There we go. So we can do that. So I can click these Bunnelbees here, these Pidgeys, these Weedles, these Spinnerax, all these Spinnerax I caught, these Ekans and things. Just like all this stuff here. And then release. Cool. Alright, I guess you just don't get anything for doing that in this game, unless that happens later. Like, one of the main things in Arceus was to constantly be catching Pokemon so you could release them. And by releasing them, you're able to get more things for, like, money and stuff. But that doesn't seem to be the case in this game. I want to get over there. There's another ladder. Alright, well, the boxes are going to be very unorganized. A new day is dawning. Okay, put me at the bottom of the ladder because the cutscene needs to play. I think the next night. When night rolls around again, we'll take care of more Royale stuff. What is up here? You are mine. I'm at least glad that the lock-on locks on from a decent bit away. There we go. Alright, we also need to be getting more balls. So there's Pidgeotto. Hold up. I don't have a Pidgeotto yet, so if I can actually catch this, that would be good. Okay. You there. There we go. Got Pidgeotto. Ow. Alright, with that, let's get out of this zone, because I'm going to die. I'm part of the Pokédex Research Society. If I could write my own Pokédex entry for Watchog, I would say, it makes its eyes light up using illuminescent matter contained within its body. A particular Watchog is once famed for its comedic interjections on the What's That TV show. Interesting dialogue, that guy says. My partner bites my butt when we lose in battles. I guess it just hates losing. I'm sending this to somebody. I like this Florigis fountain. Where's that guy? He's like around here. I give whatever doesn't sell to Pokemon when I close up. That's very kind of you instead of throwing it all away. Nice Helioisk. Nice Obelisk. Hey, for water-type moves, do you think Pokemon use their sweat or other bodily fluids? I think we should stop talking. My Delibird and I had a fateful encounter. Congratulations. Pokemon doesn't always listen to the orders I give them. It's for the best, really. Some orders are pretty bad. I'm thinking to visit the 5 plazas here in Lumiose City. There's a whole thing going on in here. Auroras versus Salamence. Thank you, Alt007, for the 5-bit cheer. Very much appreciated. Just wanted to sneak in quick and say hi. Sadly, I cannot stay. I have to go to work. Have a good stream and night, and talk to everyone later. Thank you very much for stopping by for just a moment. I hope you have a good time at work. Oh, there's a request in here. On this day... Eyes! Aim for the eyes! Those are my brother's last words? What do you mean? I've seen some of the dialogue in this game, and it's kind of crazy. What is that supposed to mean? Also, nice high top fade. I get a bit nervous anytime I see a cop strolling around. I've seen this one online. I've seen people talk about that one. There's things I want to say, and I can't say them because now I'm distracted by everything. Some people get real arrogant just because they have a strong Pokemon. I'm gonna earn money so I can feed my lovely Pokemon. I've got a way you can earn some money. Oh, we've been here, I think, or at least a place similar to this one. It was in like another battle zone. Acting director at the research lab, I swear. I've seen her before. Yeah, it's Mabel from Team Flare, the terrorist organization, but it's fine. She's good now. There's like a whole bunch of these. Still would love to find out where to cache these Mega Shards in, but not yet. Oh, I had a train of thought, and then I got distracted by this guy's dialogue. I need to take a picture of this. Like, what do you mean those are my brother's last words? What are you talking about? Okay, I wanted to say that this battle is happening here. I like the Salamence. It looks like it's actually kind of from, like, the GameCube games. I was trying to say that this Auroras has such a massively upper hand against this Salamence. Do you want something from me? If it's a Pokemon battle you're after, I'd be happy to oblige. I bet you're one of those uncouth trainers who uses close-range attacks, aren't you? I love battling trainers like you. My long-range moves always finish Finish your sort off with style. I simply lead my Pokemon where I want them to go, and then pummel opponents from a safe distance. Though it would be a shame that the cooldown time for long-range attacks takes quite a... Oh, silly me. I'll stop right there before I give too much away. You'll have to figure out the rest in battle. I would like to heal. I have Pokemon that need to heal. Paralyze, heal on Green Beam. And then revive on David. Potion it up. Ice me up, boss. I want you out. Never mind, I want you out. My favorite thing to do is launch attacks from afar. It truly makes for a stylish victory. Binacle. Okay, what I was trying to say, the day that I'm streaming this, I would have normally been working. However, I took today off from work. My parents are going away for the weekend, and I have to stay home and take care of kitties. But there's a whole thing related to that I don't need to get into. I'm just saying, I've got plenty of time to stream today. I was going to play more of this before the Splatfest that's happening. The Splatoween stuff. We can switch to my own Binacle here. Hit him with a rock throw. And then hit you with another rock throw. Skidoo! Here's where David comes out. And we hit you with a Feather Dance. Or Feather Wing Attack, rather. You know what I'm talking about. Goodbye. So, a story I actually want to tell here after this battle is over. I gotta keep it in mind. How could I lose when I battled so stylishly from a distance? I don't know, we were kind of close together. You're surprisingly good. Perhaps you figured out that long-range attacks take longer to execute, but close-range attacks aren't perfect either. You need to get right up close to your opponent before you can launch at them. If you're already near your opponent, though, close-range attacks are certainly the smart choice. Not that I plan to deviate from my preferred long-range attacks anytime soon. I mean, battles are terrifying. Who would want to wait in the middle of that? A nugget. Okay, so, quick story. Where I work is a Target, as I've said many times. Over the years, I have been able to take some stuff home that was very cool. Just the other day, when I was in the store, I was in the back room, and we always have, like, everything with the electronic stuff locked up. So, like, we never put out, like, any other displays. But there was this out the other day, as it wants to take up the entire full screen as I take the image. Okay, well, now the image is so far off screen I can't click on it, so I have to do this. I've never uploaded a photo from my phone before and have it be this big. I don't know why this photo is so big. Okay, so you can see, it's a Pokémon Legends Z-A store display. As I pause the game here. And it's like, this one's pretty small. It just has, you know, the stuff on the side. And I was like, oh, I want to take this home, and I have to ask permission to take it home. And so I asked my immediate boss. She said, ask someone else. So I asked someone else, and she said, oh, I'll look into it. And then the next day I came in, it was gone. I don't know where it is. Probably got thrown away. That's why I want to take these things home. Because I don't want them thrown away, and I don't want them trashed. I have room for them. In case you might not be aware, if you have not watched other series of mine, let me get out of my chair so I can move my camera off of my monitor here. But directly to my right is my side light, which I will turn off for this because you can't see if my side light's on. It's this whole thing. This entire thing here is the massive Pokemon Scarlet and Violet store display. Like, this thing goes up to the ceiling of the room. Like, it's massive. This is where I keep all my Switch games. So, like, I have this stuff here. I have my 3DS boxes and stuff up here. But this is where I keep all my Switch games and other random stuff over there. And then next to me here is a Super Mario Bros. Wonder store display, if you can see most of that. This one's a lot smaller, and the Legends Z-A one is like probably a little bit higher than the Mario one, but it's a little bit thinner than the Mario one. But yeah, I have those. Like, I have like actual stuff like that, which I think is very cool to own, and I'm very happy that I own those. The Mario one I haven't done too much with, but the Pokemon one, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet one, this is just going to be a permanent fixture in the room, because I keep all my Switch games on it. So I really wanted to get this this Legends ZA one, and then it's gone. So, oh well. We're looking for Sector 5. Or no, it was Sector 8. It was 8. So blue sector number 8. Where the hell is that? Because this is 1 and 2. It's just not showing up on the map whatsoever. It goes up to... It's 1, 2, 4, 6, 3, 7. And there's no 8. I was told to go to sector... Or part 8. Also, it's foggy. It can get foggy in this game. We need to follow trends, but you could just come up with your own style. True. Zoom in more. Nope. It's not real. Doesn't exist. Cool. Well, this is interesting. Watch us grunts wash away the rust. We clean the city of dirt and dust. Nice Wheezing and King Gambit statues. Hey, we got us an intruder. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, but don't go causing trouble for us. I want to take a look around. Eesh. Made my folks cry again just because I helped them out a bit. I like how you battle with your Pokemon. I can tell you really care for them. If you haven't noticed, I'm a member of the Rust Syndicate. Why'd you keep bugging us like this? I do know about, like, a hot guy. He was in some pre-release stuff. I do like his little Japanese-style entrance here. This is probably where the hot guy lives. I know nothing about him other than the fact that he has glasses, and he may or may not be related to Kieran and Carmine. I've heard some theories about that, which I think would be really, really cool if he was related to Kieran and Carmine. People have done some deep dives and be like, hey, this guy looks very similar facial feature-wise and personality-wise to, like, Kieran and stuff. So, it could be like Kieran's dad or something. That would be kind of sick. Don't say anything in the chat about it, though. Simply having Pokemon with me makes the whole world seem a little bit brighter. My throwing form is perfect, but my accuracy's awful. That's like Nimona. Running alone is rough. Feels way better when I call out my Pokemon to race with me. What's going on here? I need to be here as long as I can help the folks of this city. I found a lost Pokemon, so I came to drop it off. Police station. Ugh. Police officers should be able to have cute partners, right? That's an Aggron. Can I, like, go in here? I can't, like, ransack the place. This is just the police station for the sake of it being a police station. There's a revive back here. Okay, so I think I know where I am in terms of other stuff here. I think let's head to the research lab again and just go down the street. Let's just go this way. So let's just go down here and see what we can find. You know, Pokemon get friendlier toward their trainer the more they level up. I want to level up my Pokemon more before I head to the Wild Zone. Which Wild Zone should we hit today? If your Pokemon has been poisoned, head to a Pokemon Center to heal it up. Not letting any Pokemon get my packages for me today. There's a Pokemon somewhere that'll do my homework for me. I'm sure, like, if you get an Alakazam that knows, like, everything about every conceivable timeline and universe, they could probably help you with your homework. It's the move that can catch someone else's heart and never let go. Take this team for Electro Web. Thanks. Electro Web throws out an electrified net that'll catch opponents to deal damage to them. It's totally captivating. I just remembered, where is this stuff located? I don't remember where. It's this pocket. Are you a Thunderstone? You're not a Thunderstone. Okay, I don't remember when Flaffy evolves. I'm just thinking out loud. That's a lot of stuff in there. This might be a good spot for trading if my Pokemon likes it, that is. I always forget how small Lucario actually is normally. This city keeps changing over time. I just hope my favorite views stay the same. Hey, when changing their thinking after they've had a good meal, you always flip-flop on your opinions. You smash those. Quick Ball. I don't really know what the point of a Quick Ball is in this game. Okay, so we've talked to you, so we're back here. I want to go this way. My Pokemon just won't stop gazing at me lovingly. My Pokemon refuses to go back into its ball. Keep it out. Got some more scaffolding here that we can go across. Oh, I also did see something. I want to see if I can find it. While I'm thinking about the sides of the buildings here, I have to constantly pause because it's going to go to night when I don't want it to be. I saw a couple clips of Z-A funny stuff that happened to people. So I saw this the other day. So, I can't tell if this person's playing on a Switch 1 or not, but the textures just didn't load, and then the rest of the city didn't load. So that was awesome. This is a very viral clip. But the other thing that I saw was that in, somewhere in the world, this is actually like a real thing. I think people said it's from Madrid. This is like a real thing. Like painted on windows with fake balconies. This is like a real thing. They're actually real. You know what? They're actually accurate to real life. Except that's not Paris. Okay, I could just not get any of those then. Early today, you managed to soft lock yourself in a pretty late game area. I mean, if it's soft locked, how'd you get out? This game has autosaves. And I also want to get that item. So we're going to go back up again. Is there another ladder? No. Go here and drop down. All that for... Okay, Ice Stone? Good thing I got that. That's a good thing to have. Lumiose, great jewel of the Kalos region. Will they ever be able to plumb your full depths? Please don't tell me about people plumbing other people's depths. I just want to find that one cafe, the one from that old film with Diantha. Shoutouts to Diantha, the champion of the Kalos region, who's not Calum. The other champion of the Kalos region. Okay, there's a... I want to keep going down this way. I'm just getting distracted by all these people. gosh, I'm just chasing after those go-goat that went around town. I have my Pokemon express the feelings I keep pent up inside. I say it's best to decide what you mean to buy before you head out to the shops. Fucking, like a couple weeks ago or something, someone came to... I have this happen even more often. People come in and are like, hey, I want to buy some AirPods. And I say, okay, they're in the back room. Which ones do you need? And they go, I don't know. Why the fuck did you come to the store to buy AirPods then? I've had some other instances of people like, hey, I want to buy an iPad. I say, okay, they're in the back room. Which one do you need? And they go, I don't know. Why the fuck did you come to the store to buy an iPad? I just check out anything that catches my eye while I'm out doing the regular big grocery run. Half the fun of shopping is waffling over the enticing options you'll find before you. It sucks when all you see out the window is scaffolding. I wonder if the Pokemon like the big hustle and bustle of the city. I'm going shopping at nap time on my next day off. Just no fair. Us kids can't take part in the Z-A Royale just because it's always at night. I want to join the Z-A Royale, but I think we're too young. Man, the grown-ups just keep treating us like little kids. Damn. Alright, here's the Pokemon Center. Thank you for my balls. I would like to heal up. And we need to buy some more balls as well. I'd like to do some shopping. As much as I love Pokeballs, we're gonna buy... Yep, that sounds about right. 100 Pokeballs, please. And Great Balls. 80 Great Balls, please. And we're set on balls. Thank you. There's a quest right over here. Vert? You know, this is the blue district, right? Can you tell me how to get to Vert Sector 5? My favorite Pokemon is Flabébé. Right after being born, each Flabébé searches for a flower it likes, then it cares for that flower for the rest of its life. There are 5 colors of flower Flabébé might choose: red, yellow, orange, blue, or white. I'd really like to have one of every color of Flabébé. Seeing Flabébé holding all 5 flowers should help me come up with new hair colors, too. Well, that's a long-term goal. We've only ever seen the red one, so I don't know where the others show up at. Maybe one per district of the area? That might make sense. I've been a Pokemon trainer for 20 years, but I've never gotten any stronger. That's a skill issue. You must love being a trainer right after all. You've been stuck with it for 20 years. I witnessed the fiancé showdown. A fierce showdown between tea and coffee lovers. Some school kids have Pokemon as bodyguards. Kid gets bullied at school. The next day, the kid brings him a champ. I'll break any rule for my art as long as I don't hurt anyone. And what comes at me, my Pokemon will fight back at it. Keep on dishing out attacks, but I can't win if other Pokemon keep on dodging them. You hope to win when you're down to just one Pokemon. You gotta focus on the moves that can boost your offense and defense. Calcium, delicious. Very careful. We still haven't found the place to cash in these things yet, but I'm being very careful about it. There's definitely something I'm missing in terms of, like, being able to do some of this stuff. Because I just, like, can't get up on some of these scaffolding bits. It's like there's not a ladder to get up there, and I don't know how to keep moving. Hello, Lucario. Ow! Grandma, teach me about Pokemon battles. Backpacker can be a Pokemon trainer too. Not that I am, but I could be. Just like people, Pokemon vary wildly. Their gender can be male, female, or unknown. The mysterious third option. Lunch is the time for talking with your colleagues. We love to chat about which Pokemon we like, though it can get so heated we end up battling. First, so they have such long sleeves. It really is unsleevable. Elisa taught me that joke herself. Hell yeah. Pokemon with good sense of smell are great as police Pokemon, I suppose. The whole thing with Elisa, her thing is that she likes to tell bad jokes. It's a nice reference to Unova. I think I'll try an underhand throw next time I toss a Pokeball. I'm going to find and read each and every trader tips board. There's so many people. I don't know how you can tell which Pokemon is in which Pokeball. By selecting it. Is the Pokemon Rotom really inside my Rotom phone? Yeah, they mass enslave them and stick them in phones. Alright, let's actually take care of some Royale stuff this time. We explored the city a bit, and I activated side quests I can't complete. So everyone's off the streets. Let me actually see what's over here first. I want to get that item, but I won't. Eventually, we'll find the colorful screws. 2 colorful screws. Actually, it leads to the top of the building. There's Bellsprout up here. There's a Scraggy over there. I don't have Scraggy yet. That thing was in Arceus 2, where you can't catch a... Hello. You can't catch Pokemon from far away. I don't like that. However, this is an Alpha Panpour. I love Panpour. I used Panpour in my team in Pokemon Black as a kid. So I will not be using this on my team or anything, but I definitely want it. Ice Punch! That's a bit rude. Please. Okay. Stop making shit up and let me throw a ball at you. Paralyze you. Me when I want to take part in the Z-A Royale. There's an Alpha Panpour on the roof. There we go. Panpour. Well, now I'm just distracted by going on rooftops. There's a Cleffa here. It's mine. Alright, let me see if there's anything else on these rooftops. If there's anything I want to grab. Oh, there's white Flabébé. Yoink. We take those. Well, that's even Floette. That was a Floette. That wasn't even Flabébé. Well, now I have that. Bro. Bro, there is absolutely no way you're not getting this ball right now. I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. Holucha! We're going everywhere, man! You there. Yeah, that's what I want to lock on to. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, you were so rude. Fucking fine, man. Get the Swift out. Pomni! Thank you. I'm seeing red. I want to see if I can still get in there. Alright, well, there goes the entire night because I was on a rooftop for 100 hours. So actually, never mind. We're not going to do any Z-A Royale stuff right now because I definitely don't have time to get that. That's so cool of you to do that. Then I guess we could just kind of keep exploring. I will do ZA stuff, but it's almost been 2 hours. But next night for sure. The next night for absolute sure we will do that. Let's go back to the cafe. I wonder if they tried to make it geographically accurate with how the Kalos region actually is out there. So, like, where the hell is this? Okay, so there's a side quest, like, right down here. But, like, where the frick is the Badoo guy? My customers teach me all we need to know about cooking well. I feel like you should know that. Oh, Slurpuff, you know how I hate seeing you in a foul mood like this. Why don't you just get your favorite treat? Would that make things better? Maybe we could ask this trainer for a bit of help. Hi there, stranger. My Slurpuff here is, well, it's on strike, you might say. It's refusing to work. Usually, I can get it feeling perked up in no time with its favorite treat from Cafe Soleli, but I'm on the clock, so I can't head there myself. Do you think you could help out by taking my Slurpuff to Cafe Soleli for me? It isn't that far, but you'll find it if you head down to South Boulevard and keep going straight. Please take my Slurpuff to the cafe. Oh, if it isn't Slurpuff, I see you've got a new friend with you today. I don't know where you've left poor Muse, but I assume you must want your usual. Thank you for escorting Slurpuff. Please sit back and relax for a moment as well. Aww. It loves macaroons. And for you, Soleli Blend. But I didn't order. A free coffee is the least I could offer to anyone who's kind enough to keep an eye on Slurpuff. Everything better now? Puh. I'm sure Slurpuff is as happy as a clam pearl. It's as happy as a Slurpuff, I think. I got a break, so I came to collect my Slurpuff. Anyways, my grumpy little marshmallow feeling all better now. Looks like you're back in high spirits. I knew this Soleli Sweets smorgasbord would help do the trick. Nice, thanks for bringing my Slurpuff here. I've got a gift for you, some whipped dream. Do not give me your whipped dream, that is disgusting. Let's get back to the Shutterbug. We can't leave our own customers waiting, now can we? I like Slurpuff. I never really gave much attention to Slurpuff before, or Swirlix. I will say, though, Aromatize, my least favorite Pokemon of all time. I hate that thing. I hate it so much. No matter what setbacks they might have, they go right back to being fast friends in a flash. The relationship between a trainer and their Pokemon is really something magical, isn't it? The Whipped Dream is the evolution item you need to evolve Swirlix into Slurpuff. So that's pretty good to have. I just hate the way Aromatize looks. I've never liked the way Aromatize looks. It's disgusting. I don't know why they made it look like that. That being said, a part of me, as I was saying that, considered for a moment to actually use one on my team in this game, because I want to use Pokemon that I don't normally use, and that is a Pokemon that I would never use otherwise. So maybe I can have a turnaround. Maybe it's actually a really good Pokemon, and I just judge it on its looks and hate it that much, and only do that and nothing else.